Hello, this is our CS61B Project 3 goal points video. Let's go ahead and begin by starting a new game. Now the first thing you see now that we're in our world is that everything outside of this few tile radius around the player is completely black. That is because our game is a maze game. The goal of this game is to traverse the world and find the exit portal, and upon stepping into the exit portal, the player will win the game. The first two creative mechanics we introduced were items and inventory, both of which were listed on the project spec. So if we go ahead and walk around over to here, we see in front of us that there is a pickaxe on the ground. If we go ahead and we walk onto that tile, we can see in the HUD on the bottom of the window that it now says pickaxe 5. We'll explain what the 5 means later. But if I press the C key on the keyboard, I can cycle through the player's inventory. And we now see that the text on the bottom of the screen is gone, and that's because I've unequipped the pickaxe and we're now holding nothing. Now if we go ahead and walk to another part of the world, and by the way, I know the locations of the items in this world because I've played the seed before. Presumably when someone's actually playing the game, they'll be on a random seed and they'll have to search for everything. Right here, we see a torch on the ground. So if I go ahead and pick up this torch, we see that suddenly the radius of visible tiles is increased. We see torch in the bottom of the screen on the HUD, and we see the number next to its name. If I walk around a bit more, we can see that the number right here has decreased. And so this number, as you can probably tell by now, is the item's durability. And durability is our third creative mechanic, and which is also one that's not listed on the project spec. When an item's durability reaches 0, the item will break and will then disappear from the player's inventory. How an item loses durability is somewhat unique to each item. For the torch, when you take steps with it, so like we've done before, see it just decrease. And also when you go ahead and when you increase it, or when you equip the torch, so it's at 3, now when I equip it, it's at 2, you can see that the durability decreases. The reason why we chose to have it lose durability when you equip it is to prevent players from exploiting the system by just putting the torch away before moving. And so now we're left with a couple of questions. How does the pickaxe lose durability? And more importantly, what does the pickaxe do? So if we go ahead and we equip the pickaxe and we face a non-floor tile, in our case something that's not dirt, and we go ahead and we press E, we can see that the tile has been removed and is replaced by this dirt, which is our floor tile. So this is our fourth and final creative mechanic, and our second mechanic that was not listed on the project spec, which is the ability to break tiles. And so as you can imagine, this mechanic makes our maze game pretty interesting, as now we can traverse the whole world in a whole new way by creating our own passages, rather than being limited to the pre-existing ones. So go ahead, I can knock out a few more blocks right here, and just did not have enough durability to close this passageway. But as you can see, if we did, we would be able to knock this wall down and walk over there. And so since that pickaxe broke, let's go ahead and find another one. Oops, that's not the right way. Right, so now we have another pickaxe. And just to demonstrate, let's go back to that tunnel we were digging. Let's go ahead and knock this out. As you can see, we can now traverse back to where we earlier were. Give you another good demonstration. Let's go over here and knock down these right here. And as you can see, create our own passageway, giving us more options for places to walk through in our world. Right. So going back to what I mentioned earlier, the goal of this game is to find the egg of the portal. And so let's go ahead and find the portal. Got the torch for more visibility. Then if we go ahead and we actually let's go around here, dig a bit this way. So there's our portal. And so now if we walk up to this portal and then we press D one last time so that we walk into it, we can see that we've won the game. And that we see this message that says, congratulations, you won. You took 488 steps. The number of steps taken kind of serves as a score to add some extra challenge to the game. And so, this is the game that we made for the 61B Project 3 gold points. Thank you for watching.